So, Elden Ring Nightrign. I think we need to talk. Before I get into this, I'd like to say that these are completely my opinions. I may say things as though they are fact, but they're not. I'm simply expressing my feelings. And you are completely free to think I'm wrong. If you love this game, then I'm happy for you, and I hope you enjoy playing it. But my first impressions of the game were actually positive. I went into the game expecting a 2-3 out of 10, but found myself playing a 7, maybe even an 8 out of 10. But while I like the game, I have some qualms that I can't exactly overlook. I hope you enjoy my rant about the good, the bad, and the ugly of Elden Ring Nightrign. Chapter 1. Dark Souls. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. I like it. Okay, my fire alarm went off, so I'm having to record this all again. Chapter 2. The Good. Oh my god, I'll be back in a minute. I need you to kill me. This is the 7th time I'm recording. Ugh. Chapter 2. The Good. First of all, the game's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Not only in graphical fidelity, but design-wise. From what I've seen, FromSoft has not done their Dark Souls bosses dirty, and I'm in fact extremely happy with every boss I've seen. The cast of Nightfarers are top-notch, though I will say some make me want to go hollow while playing as them, but I'll get onto that later. But for the most part, they play well and are extremely fun to use. The map again is top-notch. Different environments mean you can never really get bored while playing, and the raging storm closing in forces you to stay on the move as it can catch up to you without realising. Some areas are closed off, forcing you to get creative and look around for a secret entrance. Obviously won't take long to find to keep the fast-pacedness of the game, which I think works in the game's favour. The Night Lords are for the most part amazing. Gladius is an amazing fight that's tough to beat, but far from impossible even on a solo playthrough. Not to mention how drop-dead gorgeous everything is, from the boss itself, its attacks, even the damn skybox looks almost superfluous. That's my word of the day done. My favourite is the Gaping Jaw, as it looks like as if the Gaping Dragon and the Centipede Demon had a love child. Overall, the game feels good, looks good, runs good, and is a very fun experience overall. 7 out of 10. Maybe 8, maybe 6. Chapter 3. The Bad. Now I'm sure you all know what I'm going to say, and that is because it needs to be said. Where his duos? While I personally do not care, as I just play with randoms, duos is of no concern to me, I know that it locks many people out of a fun experience with their mates, and it being considered post-launch really just doesn't sit right with me. The balancing also does feel a little off, as upgrading weapons is pretty much pointless, and many weapons are either as strong as the holy hand grenade of Antioch, or as strong as getting hit in the face with a Tesco plastic bag. I found it's a 50-50 chance. Sometimes the game does feel like an asset flip, which FromSoft has been pretty open about, so I'm not too fussed, but what I think can't be ignored is that sometimes, with how iffy the balancing is in solo and trios, the game sometimes feels like a mod. And I don't mean that in a Cry of Fear way or in a Portal way. To put it bluntly, the game feels like a cash grab, capitalising on the success of Elden Ring. No hate if you enjoy Nightrign, and hell, I enjoy it too, but I think that this may be From Software's first swing and a miss in a long time, if ever. If Nightrign is considered a miss, then holy fuck, From Software are unmatched, because despite its flaws and the qualms I have with it, this game is still so fun. Most of the time. Oh, I forgot to say this, but so many of the Nightfarers die way too easy. It's probably a skill issue on my part, but I thought I'd just say that now. See if anyone thinks the same. Chapter 3. The Ugly. I don't have much to say here, just got 3 points. I kinda just wanted to be called cultured for saying the good, the bad, and the ugly. But I guess I'll talk about the lack of crossplay in what the brain-rotted would call the Big 25. I fucking hate my script writing. But in all seriousness, no cross-platform in this era of gaming, which is fine for a normal game, but considering this game is multiplayer focused, it's not on, I'm afraid. There isn't really an excuse for that. Not to mention a lack of voice chat. I got no jokes here, I just have one question. How many brain cells are in the brain of who decided this? I'd like to mention that I have not sunk 1 million hours into the game, and I have not beaten every Night Lord. This is my impression after only a few. To the people who say that this is the decline of FromSoft, I can assure you that you need not worry. I know with Duskblood's Night Rain being PvPvE, people fear that FromSoft will not go back to their roots with things like Sekiro, Dark Souls, Demon Souls, anything like that. And I can say that you don't need to worry. There will be more single-player things that Miyazaki is cooking up, and there will be more swamp levels.
The game is fun.
And despite my personal review being a 6.5 out of 10, I recommend you buy this game if you like Elden Ring or want that nostalgia hit for the Dark Souls games. But for me personally, I will go back to Dark Souls 2 and die to the Prowling Magus 15 times.
Hello everybody, welcome to our boss guide fight for Prowling Magus.
I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you do not want to crucify me. These are just my opinions. You are free to like the game, and I hope you enjoy the game if you do. Bye!